That is the code for today. All right. Okay. No got him? All right. Everybody there in? But no desse no. All right. Okay. That means that because this have to go. Okay. Oh, Lord. Put it. Like the fourth slide. Okay. We got him? Okay. Slide number 3. The one right after that. Okay, we got a question on the screen. See if we come up on the phone. It say, what do you consider your biggest talent, gift, or skill? Everybody got in. Everybody got it? What do you consider what do you consider is your greatest talent, skill, or gift? Hello, hello, Dick. Okay, we got 3 options. We can put 3 things. Think it good. What it can be anything you know. But I want to write what you consider to be your biggest talent, gift, or skill. Biggest talent, gift, or skill. Yeah, you can put, to me I put the 3. If you put 1, you know what, make you say, I think. I think that's all. Okay, what is your biggest talent, your biggest gift, or your biggest skill? All right. How we come in? I know say no who they come out there, that means say you still right. All right. How we coming? All right. Good. We have some up there now. We have loving, care, serve, help, share. All right. Loving. Okay. Like plenty people they put loving because loving they come. If the same person put loving 3 times, we walk out big. All right. Come on. What else? What else you got? All right. Okay. Good. Okay. Caring, sharing, serve, help, care. All right. Everybody don't answer? Or will they answer yet? Remember, talent, gift, or skill. What do you consider your biggest talent, your biggest gift, or your biggest skill? All right. Okay, so may we do the summary? We got care, help, caring, all right, writing, share, teach, and love, okay? So we got some option there. We got 12 response of different things where we consider with talent and with gifts and with skills, okay? So what we want to do tonight, we want to break down what they mean, when we talk about talent, when we talk about skill, when we talk about gift, what that mean. Okay? We want to look at some category. And then we want to go back to the passage where they use Sunday. We want to go a little bit deeper into that. And we also want got some question to see if we really they use with talent, gift, and skill. Okay? Ready? We ready like Freddy? Look like we need some peto or something to that because everybody they struggle. Let's sleep off. Okay. All right. Oh no, check out this quote. Go to the next slide for me, babe, please. All right. Oh no, look on this quote. This quote I found somebody very famous. You don't know him? Who is that? Pope Francis. Francis, okay? He say, a Christian who withdraws into himself, hiding all that the Lord has given him, is what? Is not a Christian. That's some heavy words. I would ask the many who are present to be generous with their God-given talents for the good of others, the church, and our world. So if you say you don't a believer and you take what God give you and you hide it, something going bad. You're not what for him. They say you're not what for be called a Christian. Okay? Let's look at the other one. Okay, this is another one. This is another talent. Okay, this guy, his name is Felice Leo Buscaglia. He was a professor, and they used to call him Dr. Love. Him not the person who come up with the theory where say every human being need, I don't remember the amount, I think it's like 14 hugs a day. 7 fi survive, and 14 fi can develop. Every human being. Uno can understand why maybe it's an address hoide. If maybe we would apply that, he say every human being need 14 hugs a day. Okay? He used to teach by one university in California. They used to call him Dr. Love. A very interesting story. If you ever get time, if you look him up, Google him. He named Leo Buscaglia. This is what him say. Your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. Okay? So God give you with talent. Right? Give you with gift. Give you with skills. What we do with it is our gift or offering back to God. Okay? So, and while we keep them here, 2 things in mind. Okay. So what I want to do today is we want to go in what we talk about with what we want to mash up or we want to break down the sermon from Sunday. But I want a long time ago when I got an opportunity to work, say now with the Department of Investigation. The girl that was the head of the Department of Investigation, every semester they used to get invited to the student, then both investigation. And she entitled in presentation, Demystificando la investigación. Because when we think about investigation, that like something hard, something funny, you know, like you can't get into it, not true. So she called it that. So I want to call this, what we want to do is we want to demystify this concept about talent and skills. Okay? I want to remember, nobody never take a photo, but I want to remember what come up on the end. Eddie, you can go back to the slide with the responses. I want to remember what, I don't know if you want to come out, no, because maybe not come back. Okay, I want to remember them there. Martha want to take a photo list. All right, so remember that. Okay, so if our talents, our skills, and our gifts are God, what God give we, what are the things that we God give we? I got 3 categories of things we God give we. Are you ready? I want to, if you can check in on your phone or on book, I want to think pani. Okay, let's go, Eddie. Slide number 6. Okay, the first thing we God give we the what? We mind. Okay, we mind. Now we got something different from the people where write the Old Testament, the Jews or the Hebrews, is that in the Bible, in a plenty of the Psalm, them and plenty of the Old Testament, when they use the word heart, in Hebrew it no mean your physical heart, and it no mean neither your emotions, okay? It mean a combination of your heart and your mind, o sea, your essence, right? Now today we use the mind as we talk about them things. 1, intellect, okay? Ideas, reasoning, knowledge, the ability we can get. Now you know what we call them, then heads up. That person heads up in brain quick, right? Intelligent. And also insight, because Plenty people can pick up plenty information, but they no got that insight. In a spiritual terms, we call it discernment, but you no got the insight if you put the information together. Okay? So, that's why sometimes we go bad in the exam. We remember the hypotenuse and this, the formula, but then when we go to apply it, we can't get to apply it. Okay? So, that we mind. So, we non-time think pan that as God give to we. We go back to what we write. No, we don't write none of them things. And I believe all we are intelligent. So we're gonna we're not trained to think, say, we mind that one gift. We intellect, we insight. I look pan I like look pan detective Pt.3, this lad. So I hope I know dead body in this life because I love look pan Pt.3 how they not how they kill, but how the person find it how. And then only the tools where they got for test, but the mind of the detective. You know, sometimes they have to try get in the mind of the person who the criminal if he can find out. Hey, some people got a brilliant mind. And that is a gift. But in the church, we normally we not think that. The person who got new ideas, the person who got different insight to things, maybe they look on scripture and they see one different way. Normally the person what we do. You know? But this is a gift that God gives us. The ability to get knowledge. You just got some people where they don't have to study and prove. Then got it clear. You understand me? So this is a category of the gifts that God gives us. So the next one. The next one is, this one nice. We don't like look on this one. Let's go. The what? The body. We don't think we body that our gift. We ever don't know how we body know the how we want. But the body is a gift. If not, would that just be a spirit that float around or something? Would that be dopey? Right? But the body is a gift. Okay? What kind of abilities or skills come tied to your body? Look at them. The first one is precisely abilities. We got this term name ability, and what is the opposite? Which sound bad, but disability. You got some people who not got the same amount of ability as other people, right? And it's not funny to say when one person lack one ability, like the other one they wake up, like the people then were blind normally, then got one hearing where we can see no got, right? Then develop up. Okay, so we have all of us have abilities. No, now we never put that as we give. No notice? Okay. What is the other one? Health. We take that for granted, not true. Only when we're in a hospital, we say, lad, it's a gift. And without that, we don't got no wins, right? Dexterity. What do you think that word means? Dexterity. Spanish, destreza. What do you think that means? You never hear that? Then quick, not with their mind, but with them. People were quick with their hand, right? When they can do fast. People were slow. People were, you know? Exactly. Una persona con mucha destreza. And then you got agility. Somebody were quick, were swift, were strong. We don't look upon them as gifts. We don't look upon them as talent. But them that are way that God can use we. You understand me? With strength, with help, with dexterity, with ability to do things quick, to do things good. Listo? Let's go to the third category. All right. This one, what is this? Our soul. All right. We never think pandemic as an ability, as a gift. One beautiful girl, let's smile, right? Okay, what go on at the category of soul? I got personality. And next to that, I got intro and extra. What do you think that means? Introvertido and... Okay. Sometimes we look upon that as bad. Ay, no, es que him too shy. Or la, that person, scandalous. But that is a gift that God can use. No, we not think upon that. What are your spiritual gifts? No, it's scandalous. We said that? No, es que I sing. No, es que I can encourage. I can. Okay? But them, our soul also are categories that God bless us and give us gift. The next one, creativity. And I only mean people who are artists. Okay? We normally think the person who print, right? But what about the who are creative with food? You got some people who make some new recipe. They know how to combine the flavor like Ronica. What we not do, right? That is a gift. Your passion. We not see that or no. We say, no, say, that you like that and that is how I like and this is how you like. No. But what you like come from God. You don't understand that? Sometimes we look at it and we say, I know. I like this, but like, nobody else not like it. But you ever ask yourself, God, why I like this? Like, why you make me feel like this thing? How I can use it for your glory. You understand me? We have to change a little bit how we think. And then the last one is relationships. That part that we will relate to other people. That is a gift. And some people, they got that like, you don't say you got some people where other people like stick to. We call it charisma, right? That is a gift. Hay gente carismática y hay gente que nadie lo quiere ver. Right, teacher? But we don't see that as a gift. Hey, I'll tell you a story, lad, they won't kill me. You ready? All the time you with me. I know I can't learn no stand no blame. All right. Enough of we family, enough of we fur family, you have somebody. So one day, me and my auntie, my mama, they talk and say, hey, you look at this person who enough of we family, and then just got something, that one man, just got something, all the woman, they want him, I don't know that what, it just got something, we draw the woman, right? So, I say, the truth, he got something we draw the woman. And sadly, that somebody we don't know the Lord and they don't care about the Lord. So then going from woman to woman. But what if they would use that charisma for the Lord? How much people they will win? Oh, no, say that. We not think pan it that way. So what we do, we satanize the gift. No, you're just like the woman. Okay? But we not look pan how that same gift can be used in the, and it maybe that's something where the Lord deposit in other person, only things that them know they use it for God, them they use it for themselves. Right? All right. So, mind, body, soul. So I want we think pan that the rest of the week. What talent God give you in them three category. We're not going to do with preach, we're not going to do with Sunday school, we're not going to do with sing, but how God give you, because when we understand this, then we want to start see some change in our life, in our church, in our community. Listo? All right, let's go. Yes, exactly. Well, la parte de caligrafía y eso. Exactly. Yes, totally can go for that. Anything we got to do with no hand. All right, so may we go back now to what, before they fire me, may we go back to what we got through Sunday. Are you ready? You will fire me because I said I go for the sermon. Okay. Listo. So, the sermon title for Sunday was what? Put it to use. Put your talent to use, right? So, may we go back to the passage? Let's go back to the passage. Is in Matthew 25. Matthew 25 was the passage, right? So, may we go to that. No got him? All right. So, I want to look at the Matthew 25. So Matthew 25 is Jesus. Let's share some parables. In start out in verse 1 with the parable of the 10 bridesmaids. I don't know if you remember that. They used to teach in us on the school when they had the 10, what we call it, 10 wicked one and the other one when they were ready and they went got the lamp and when the grooms come, some were ready and some get sheer out because they never ready. So it is about that. It's about being, in one sense, being ready for when the master comes. This parable is similar, but it takes a different talk. It's also talking about readiness and productivity, okay? So I want we go to 14. They got it up there. Ready? We got it. Say, again, the kingdom of heaven, I can read it from here. Again, it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted his wealth to them. To one he gave, how many? 5 bags of gold or 5 talents, okay? To another he gave 2 bags, and to another he gave 1 bag. Each according to his. No, notice that? Each according to their ability. The writer could have left up that. He could have just said, he give Florencia 5, he give Jimmy 2, and he give Martha 1. Punto. But he said, each according to his ability. So the master first identifies, say, you got the ability to handle 5, you got the ability to handle 2, and you got the ability. I don't know what they do if he could have come out to that conclusion, but that's the way he says. So then what happened? He went on his journey, okay? 16. The man who had received the 5 bags of gold at once, he went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 bags more. All right? So also the one with 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. Multiply. Okay? 18. But the man who had received 1 bag went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. Okay? After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The man who had received 5 bags of gold brought the other 5. Master, he said, you entrusted me with 5 bags of gold. See, I have gained 5 more. Okay? And he give back. I like that, you know. Sometimes we don't look on the part. He could have given the master 4 and say, he only get 4 and he stay with 1. I believe that would have some address. That would have some address. Master, you give me 5 and I get 4 more. Take them a 4 and he stay with 1. Or you give 1 and stay with 4. Not true. All right, I believe that one more. Okay, and give him the whole 5. The master said what? Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. The man with 2 bags of gold also came and said, Master, you entrusted me with 2 bags. See, I have gained 2 more. What did the master say? His master said, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share in your master's happiness. All right? Then the man who had received 1 bag of gold came. Master, he said, I knew that you were a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown and gathering where you have not scattered seed. What he said there? So I was afraid, and I went out and hid your gold in the ground. Here is what belongs to you. His master said, you wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. Say, geez, mozo. Well then, you should have put my money on a deposit. I mean, if even so, you don't want to work it, but at least put it in the bank if you even gain half more, right? So that when I return, I would have received it back with interest, right? So, take the bag of gold from him and give it to one who has 10 bags. That one never they both there. You notice? So, the story tell me about 3, 5, 2, and 1. But somewhere else when got somebody with 10. And what happened? No get in the 5 nor the 2. And get the one we had 10. Okay? For whoever has, whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. And throw that worthless servant, that one got had, outside into the darkness where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. That is a rough message. Things tight. We normally think this message about money. Okay? But we tithe, but we offering. But I think it's about everything that we have. Found with time, where we looked at last week, come right back to Italian. Right? So, I want to think on this. We want to talk about this again, what Eddie preached about and how we can apply it. But we want to look on it in 2 ways. Okay? Please go back to the presentation. Okay? We want to look on it. And we want to look on it. They use with logo from Alternative. Who know what's up on the t-shirt? What the logo for Alternative say? Reach up, reach in, and then reach. So the idea is we reach out, we worship, we get to know God, we have a relationship with God. We reach in, right? In discipleship, we get to know the word, we have fellowship with one another, and then we reach out. We make outreach, we make evangelism, okay? So I think when we put our talent to use, of course, it's a gift that we give back to God, right? And sometimes we only look at it that way. So when I come that Sunday morning and I play the piano and I sing to God, I reach out. But what impact that they got? Yes, I give my offering back to God. But what impact they got in the reach in and the reach out? So that's what we are look pan. How we can use with talent to bless the church and to bless the world. Okay? Let's go with it. All right. Okay, we got a quote up there. So who can read? Who can read it for me? Anybody? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Biblical success, not worldly success, is working diligently. Right? A lot of time we think, say, when Jesus gonna come back with the weight. With the weight, like literally like the disciples, they're not true. What did Jesus going up? Not true. Remember the story of the ascension? Jesus on and come back from the grave, and then when they attack, and then they start see Jesus, they float. And Jesus gone up, and what them say they do? So some angel had to come and say, hey, what do they do? Literally, uno get busy, right? What this guy is saying is that perhaps the reason why Jesus not come yet, that because we know they be diligent. Right? Jesus coming back when all the earth has heard of his gospel. Maybe the reason why he come back that because you got some place when don't hear about Jesus yet. And if they don't hear about Jesus, why they don't hear about Jesus? All right. So we need to be diligent. No. We the things say no that when we get heaven, biblical success is working diligent. No. And how we can work diligent? They use the talent we God give we. Okay? Let's go on the next one. Okay. Work. When time we talk about work, we think about who they pay with salary pension, right? We think about what we do for eat till, or when somehow we got some funny or I don't know, so that no count. But I want to make some ideas about, we think about some ideas about work, feel we can tie it into the talent, and then we want to see what I mean by reaching and reach out. Okay. Why we have to work? Okay. Gone. So we have to work. By the sweat of your brow you shall eat. Of course. I agree with you 100%. What the rest of you think? Why we have to work? If we can eat, apart from eat, why else we have to work? Why you think we have to work? It's a command. Okay. The can James they hit the nail pan the head. What you say is perfect because when we think pan work, we think pan that scripture what you just don't say, and that scripture happen after the fall, right? After Adam and Eve sin, and they had to go out, and God say, you know one day in the garden no more by the sweat of your brow you want eat. But the interesting things you don't realize that when they work in the garden, so work is not a product of the curse. Work is a command from before the curse. God make Adam and Eve and put them where? In the garden. And what this is the part now, you know. That's why I said sometimes we have to stop and think. What we we only think pan, be fruitful and multiply. And what we use that pan? Married and got picnic. Not serious. But be fruitful and multiply is not that. Be fruitful and multiply is that. Get busy. Do you understand me? He put them in one garden. What do you do in one garden? Listo? Hey, everything never. I think when we think pan creation and the picture them what we see when we coming up and the everything is that Adam and Eve in our garden and all the fruit they're there and then just go and just their own like so. No. A garden, you have to work the garden. Okay? We don't know how much time passed from God make them to when they sin and they come out. But I imagine said some time passed, so they had to wet the plants, they had to podar, so we said the tree, they had to work the garden. So work is something we are supposed to do. That come with who we are. That's why we have to work more than if we just eat. Hey, you know, say some people when not do know how they look. Their mind get like, right? And it's so funny, say, we fight hard for no work. The easiest thing what we can do, or we make all the way to make things where we don't have to work. And also we know to make things easier for we can be more efficient. That's the part of what God wants us to do. But somehow we just don't want to do nothing. No understand me what I mean? But work is a command where God give we. Tied to that, I want to think upon it this way. We look upon the world and we say, no, God make everything perfect. And that one lie. God don't make nothing perfect. You never think upon that? What God said when he made the things them? And he made the tree and the evening and the morning and the evening and the first day, and he said it was? All right. And then he made and then he said it was? And when he made he said it was? Very good. He said perfect. So something is good, it's not perfect. So when something not perfect, what do? You try improve it, right? That is what God calls us to do. We have to work, and we are meant to improve the creation. So God made the apple, and we make apple fabuloso, apple pie, apple cake. God want we do that. God want we come out. Yes, Him want we do that. Him want we. It's que God never only make we feel. No, He make we because we're lonely. No, God make we feel improving creation. Yeah, if we get busy. So work is important. And then the last thing is, God no put we in the garden and tell we if we work and no give we what we work with. What come after Adam and Eve? Who come right after Adam and Eve? And after that, who in a human beings who come after Adam and Eve? Then two people anyway name what? I'm going back in a Sunday school. Canaan, Abel. And what them used to do? But notice, input Adam and Eve, we don't know again. The Bible is very general. But when they work in the garden, right? And then son, they also work in a garden, but look on the different ability. One way used to do what? According to the offering when they give, one was a shepherd and one was a gardener because give fruit of this. So even at the start, you got a different variety of talent. They never got the same talent. You know see that? Hey, so God give you the garden, input we in there, and it's okay. I want to give you to fix the plant, I want to give you to take care of the animal. All right, let's go to the next one. So we have to work. We don't got that clear. We have to work because it's a command that from the creation, and God give you the ability to work. Now, let's go on what we got to work with. Remember, mind, body, soul. Look on this. I want to get this clear. What's up there? What are the title? Equipped. The God of diversity. What diversity mean? Okay. Several things, different things, right? You mean all we no see, right? That way I want we look on tonight. Okay? This one kind of a controversial. What the first statement say? You can say I know it kind of small. What the first one say? You don't believe in that? Okay. What we say no, man and woman equal. Then that is same. Okay. We don't got no difference. Even though, to a certain extent, as human beings, we have the same rights, but we not same. We diverse, right? What I mean, God gives some with some ability, and in give other in give the three servants them the same amount. No. And what the story say, in give them the amount according to. That means that no all of them got the same ability. Right? So, well, if you want to fight with God, you can fight with God. Well, why you make me this way and why don't I make that way? And sometimes we do that, you know. Yeah, go ahead. The total contrary. Of course. And they got different ability, different talents. God make us different. Exactly. They act different, they got different, totally. But we compare. That's right. Because God made we different, right, Lena? They don't do the right. Okay. No. So first syllogism, going in a philosophy. We are not created, none and we not equal, right? Number two, what number two say? Result won't be uniform. If we not same, that means that what we produce can be same, right? All right. So the master will know this. The master will know say the one who had the ability for 5, right? When one get one result according to in ability and to in effort, right? You see what I'm going? So the result no one be the same. Hey, sometimes you make one cake. I know make cake plenty, but for instance, my mama my auntie they make cake. They know you make the, and you use the same recipe and the same it come out same. The result won't be different. It's the same with we, right? And what are the last one? Uno, okay. And why we go back? We are not created equal. Let's go pan the teacher Florida mi modelo antes. 5 and 2, right? They don't get equal. The result was the same. The result can't be the same because you no start out the same. You understand me? If the one will get 2, we get 10, super dotado, right? But look pan the number 3. His reaction is the same. What God tell the one from 5? Well done, good and faithful servant. What did tell the one from 2? Uno say that. Uno ever think about that. So, my ability that we move this chair. And I can move it till here. And God knows and give me the ability to move it here. In my ability that we move the chair till here. And God give the ability to move the chair till here. And he want to tell me, you're going good. And he want to tell him, you're going good. Because him know. No. Who no know one say, and why you put it there? Are you understand me? And this is something big what happen right now in the classroom. With this whole thing with the table inclusion, is that I was just talking to a teacher and I say, hey, you can't expect one fish to climb one tree. It can't climb it kind of one fish. And you can't expect the monkey to fly kind of no one bird. Do you understand me? So God knows and God reaction, he want to tell the fish, wow, you do good. And he want to tell the monkey, wow, you do good. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Teacher, and you gone smile, you gone in at the home. But we about in at the church. We elevate some gifts and some talents. I don't want to say some people. Because we don't elevate people. We elevate what the people then can do. So we elevate them gifts and then talent in at them people. And then what happens the residents say, well, in a church I only can sing. And I only can preach or teach. And I can't do none of that. So I want to just sit down and have the chair. Totally. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm. You welcome the people. You see? Exactly. Right. Totally. And that is the idea. That is the idea. Is I mean that we God got it clear or no? That we know got it clear. That we know understand the difference. And we just talk about one with the focus, as you say, everybody got one thing, but majority we got one whole variety of things what we can they do. So when we come on the retro, we come in on that one. Okay, rapidly, I want we go to a couple of passages. If you understand the reaching and why important if you do this business. The first one is Exodus 18. I want to read them fast so we can proceed. Exodus 18, and we want to read 13 through the 23. Okay? So, backstory, rapidly. With the Ina, the desert. We know the Ina desert. Ina is third and the Ina the desert, right? Moses Ina the desert. And in come out of Egypt and free the Israelites. When all the ragadam, when they have done Egypt, Moses went there with his brother and his sister, Aaron and Miriam. But Moses went got wife and pitney, but Moses knows so roughness when one go on and maybe get kill everything. So he sent his wife and pitney back to his father-in-law. So after they don't come out of the desert and everything, the father-in-law come back and bring back his wife and pitney. So they meet up. So they start talking how you're gone and he start telling him everything what happened to Egypt. And Jethro was a high priest of a land named Midian, but he necessarily wasn't a believer in the God of Israel. After Moses tell him, all we're gonna know Egypt, he said no. These are the God. So, in one sense, Moses bring him over. Then him start to Moses and Moses, and how I can help you on this. And then this is where this story come out. Verse 13. It says, the next day Moses took his seat to serve as judge for the people, and they stood around him from morning until evening. Verse 14. When his father-in-law saw all that Moses was doing for the people, he said, what is this you are doing for the people? Why do you alone sit as judge while all these people stand around you from morning until evening? Come, go ahead, Mama, read. Moses answered, because the people came to what? All right, they came to Moses to seek God's will. Verse 16. What verse 16 say? Read for Mama.
Whatever they have a dispute, it is brought to me, and I decide between the parties and inform them of God's decrees and instructions.
What else?
Moses' father-in-law replied, what are you doing is not good.
All right, but read on one hand. What you are reading?
What you are doing is not good.
Very good. What you are doing is not good. Verse 18. Verse 18. What you are doing is not good. You and these people who come out to you will only wear yourselves out. The work is too heavy for you. You cannot handle it alone. You cannot handle it alone. 19. Listen now to me, and I will give you some advice. And may God be with you. You must be the people's representative before God and bring their disputes to Him. All right? Teach them His decrees and instruction and show them the way they are to live and how they are to behave. 21. But select what? What is it? Capable men. Okay, you know what? You want to select people according to the work. They are what? Capable men from all the people. Men who fear God, trustworthy, who hate dishonest gain, and appoint them as officials over thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. Okay? Verse 23. Yeah, you done there? The struggle? If you do this, and God so commands, you will be able to what? Stand the strain. And all these people will go home satisfied. All right. Very good. Okay, let's go now, babe, to another one. Acts 6, 1 through 7. Acts chapter 6. 1. We talked about this one the other day when we talked about conflict resolution. But we don't want to look on it now like conflict resolution. We want to look on it, they talk about talent. Okay, Inamo, help me read again. Ready? I want you to read hard so everybody can hear you.
In those days, when the number of disciples was increasing, the Hellenistic Jews among them complained against the Hebraic Jews because their windows were being overlooked in the daily distribution of the food. So the 12 gathered all the disciples together and said, "It would not be right for us to neglect the ministry of the word of God in order to wait on tables. Brothers and sisters, choose 7 men from among you who are known to be full of the Spirit and wisdom. We will turn this responsibility on over to them, and we'll give our attention to prayer and ministry of the word."
Right. Okay, you want to sit down here now. Sit down right there so and listen carefully so you finish reading, Mama. Okay? So this proposal pleased the whole group. And they chose who? Stephen, a man full of faith and the Holy Spirit. Philip, Prochorus, Nicanor, Timon, Parmenas, and Nicholas from Antioch, who was a convert to Judaism. Verse 6. They presented these men to the apostles, who prayed and laid their hands on them. 7. So the word of God what? The word of God what? Spread. The number of disciples in Jerusalem increased how? And a large number of priests became? Hey, we got this thing bad. So we had 12, by that time we don't have the 12, but we still had 11. We had 11 apostles. Jesus gone. We have 11 apostles. Judas, right? And some people, when they come, remember the first time Peter preached, some people come to the Lord, nearly 3,000, right? That's all. I check myself. All right. But what happened? They start the struggle in the outreach. So we don't talk about this in a conflict resolution. They used to pick up everything amongst themselves and share it to the people where the widows and the poorer set of people. But the apostles, then when they preach and they never got time for preach and for share around, and then when they struggle, And then come to the conclusion, we can either do two things bad or we can do one thing good. So make we select some people who got some ability, full of the Spirit. That the first, they have it full of the Spirit. Because if you're not full of the Spirit, you not got discernment, you want to end up in some dog fight yourself. What Jethro tell Moses? That you don't notice that the same story 2 times. You don't realize that. Like I when I read that and I see like, but we like then tell Moses and then la repetición de la repetidera. Hey, you know why? Because Papa when preach one sermon we all the time Christianity is a one another business. From Jesus started, Jesus never choose one person when him want pour out in life. How much in choose? 12. Because we know say one couldn't do it. Do you understand me? So why we believe say one single talent can get done the work of God? It can't happen. It can't happen. No understand me? That's why it's very, very, very important for we understand this business. All we got something where God give we where we fit the use. And when we know they use it, uno see the scripture? When I say that, I say like, I got it clear. When time everybody went in place, what's that happen? Look on this. I want to pay attention. The word of God spread, but it's not done there. Because when they spread the word already, but look what happened. The disciples what? Increase how? We got 4 years. We didn't increase rapidly. We didn't increase kind of slowly. Slow but sure. But never did. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué será? We not ask ourselves that. Es que plenty time we not ask ourselves that because we say, no, but we come in good, but we are supposed to bear much fruit. Right? I think we got the capacity to go better. Right? I think we are the one who get the 5 talent. I don't think we are the one who get half a talent. Right? But these are the part where mash me up. A large number of you know that who them are never Christian priests. Them that went Jew. And that never because the apostle said then come over, you know that because of who? Then the Lord lighten up for the apostles. And so guess what? They be more effective. Automatically. So what is my exhortation? At the alternative, I all the time say this, and this is my moment of sincerity. Every Wednesday, I have a moment of sincerity. The alternative build upon some pillars, right? We are Christ-centered, we are commission-centered, and we are community-centered, right? But in that, we have to be efficient. We have to be efficient with time, and we have to be efficient with talent, right? And so many churches in San Andres, they're not efficient and they're not effective because of that. Because they expect one single talent to get the whole work done. You understand me? So that's why we either kill out one pastor or we got one pile of pastor. So you don't have to get 10,000 pastor. I don't have to be one pastor to do what God called me to do. You understand me what I mean? So we elevate the commission and the work of God to one single type of talent. And guess what? How things change now? That talent know the work. Preaching traditionally know the work. And I know that because how much years then they preach San Andres? 100 since before baptism. 180 odd years. We they say spread, disciples they increase rapidly, and preach them because we know they see that. Do you understand me? Why? Because we they focus on one single talent. So we have to even up the load. You understand me what I mean? Teacher Flora don't say it. I will want to say so about Teacher Flora the time they had me. Hey, make we start look around and see. I want to go to this and then I want done. Before we start this, we do one survey. We send it to people from the church. We send it to people other ways, like forget what Christian believe about tithing, but what we the talk about. And one of the things where we ask, what do you believe the churches they do, or what you believe the church can do for better serve the community? And one question, one answer that came up kind of like the word we get big was, the church have to visit more. The church have to reach out more to the poor. So when I see that, I say, wow, really? Maybe we need to do that more. Maybe the church really needs to visit more, and the church really needs to reach more to the poor. So I when they look back on the result them and they contabilize that. I don't know if that got bad that or no word, but you don't understand me. And afterward I said, but wait. The church have to visit more. Who that the church? But who that we? We the Kesha. We the Florencia. It's que we said the church and we think pan this. Or we think pan all we together. But what make up the church? The individual people. So what happened? We look, and ultimately, I don't want to say that because I know we as alternative, they work and they train for nothing. So, but it's that something hard for we take out of our mind. Plenty time when we say the church not they visit people, it means Eddie not they visit people. Do you understand me? Literally, the church not they reach out to poor people, Eddie not they reach out to poor people. But then either the church. Do you understand me? So if we just said the church not they visit, Martha not they visit. Florencia not they visit. Do you understand me? So I think if we we have to change the chip and we have to get busy. Do you understand me? So I don't have to wait for you to tell me to go visit. Like, I don't have to wait for you to tell me, Kesha, I'm hungry, make me tea. I get up the morning and sometimes I'm tired, but I got 3 people when they eat breakfast. You understand me? So I think them are the things them way, okay. One situation come up, one argument, right? Hey, we are peacemakers. That way, Jethro tell Moses, you go and you try solve the problem. I mean, train the people to solve the problem. You know and oversee. Like, if it end up now like one fist fight or some clan come together, you step in. But you can't solve the husband and wife. They fight, the puss and dog. They fight. You want to kill out us. It's impossible. You understand me what I mean? So I think the talent part is that. And we know sometimes don't know the talent what we can use because we just not use it. We hide it. We bury it. So we come back to that. We bury with talent. So that in at the church. May we go outside now. Babe, falta 2 more. May we finish because they get late. And these are them boy order warner. When this time come out, they get hyper. Like before they can go sleep like them. They have to take out all the energy. So that's why they run up at dogs. Okay. So reach in. Hey. Homework. Uno write it on this time because we never write it on last week. And today when I say homework, everybody still like, what homework. I want to think about this. This, what falta from this week, how uno can be the church. How you can be the church. You don't come church Wednesday, how you can be the church from Thursday till we see back Sunday. Okay, last part. We talk about reaching, now we want to talk about reach out. Reaching say, understanding say God give us diversity. Reach out say, understanding the commission. Understanding the commission. Understanding say, making disciples that we all are we. I want to go to one story where all we know. Baby, if you want to pull up John 4, but I don't want to read it. I just want to say, okay. Woman at the well. No got him? You remember? What happened to the woman at the well? Nobody knows no, no sleepy, we're going home now. We're going now with the woman at the well. Jesus start to him. Right? I am the living water, right? You got me? Exactly. You know what thirst again? Then he tell him, bring me your husband now. Then he start telling him all kind of things about him, right? Okay. I want to look pan. I know I read the whole thing. I just want to look pan verse 29. So the disciples then come, hey, where you talk to this woman? You don't know that who she? The woman take shame again and start telling everybody about Jesus, right? Verse 39 says, many Samaritans from the village believed in Jesus because the woman had said, he told me everything I ever did. When they came out to see him, they begged him to stay in their village. So he stayed for 2 days, long enough for many more to hear and believe. Then they said to the woman, no, we believe, not just because of what you told us, but because we have heard him ourselves. Now we know that he is indeed the Savior of the world. What was this human gift? What do you believe was the human gift? Okay. That was in duty. But what do you think was in gift? Is that something where we not think? That like something about the man who tell you in a full family. But that not say we got plenty man. This woman gift was her reputation. We not see it like, so this woman was a prostitute. But guess what? Everybody will know saying that one prostitute. So when you see somebody we got that reputation and where everybody know, use it again. Use the same thing when they use it bad. Feel good. Feel reach out to people and start say, hey, one man come and tell me everything about me. Well, then once Allah we know what you do. But in life transform. So we reach in, we learn, we serve the church, but we have to serve other people. And you know why people know they come to? Because we reputation that they see them before and after Jesus. We got the same reputation. No change. Or because we do what? We bury. So we have to use the talent. Last one. Ready? Last test. Pull out back on the phone now we got. You got it? Babe, go pan the last one to 15. Okay, we got one test pan the business. No. You remember what you put to the first? Serve. Let me things. Okay, I want to look no pan. What that? Okay, la the whole lot small so. But you can't see pan no phone, you know that's it. It said, no, identify the same question. But now you got different focus. You got communication. You're good pan the talk. When you talk, people understand. Okay, or we can say teaching too. 2, contacts. You got plenty, you know everybody. You know, I need somebody to do this. I got the person. I know this person. You're good pan that. We think them as gifts. We not think them as gifts from God. Not true. We normally don't think panny. Number 3, organization or administration. You're good to organize. You're good to set up things. Knowledge or insight. You're good to learn. You're quick to learn. Relational, interpersonal. You can communicate with people. You got that charisma. You got that ability to encourage people. Creativity. Your mind good to make things. You know that fully out, but not fully out. You know that thing. Problem solving. You're good. You got somebody. Then come with problem and you give them 20 solutions for the problem. Listo? Leadership. Then put you in one group, everybody look at the same time. You want help with lead out. And then skill with hands. What they running when they say destreza. Okay, so what you want to do? You want to move them up. Like how we do last week. What you think that your best skill, you want to put your pata. And them the way you know so hatina, you want to carry down a pata. Okay? All right, I give you 30 seconds. Destreza. See? Why are you struggling? Go back in. Just go back. It should already be open in your. If you're going to your. You got your Safari so far. Go to slide. Ajá. Entonces, vas a ir subiendo. Ajá. You got it? You got it, Ronnie? You don't come back out. Long time. Oh, Lord. Okay. Bueno, while you're going to do that, I want to finish up. While you're going to do that one, give you the last 2 quotes. Number 1 say, last week I asked, why is the church empty? Somebody don't follow that, Eddie. Why is the church empty? Last week we talked about why the church empty. We said because people don't got time. I want to ask now, why the church, I don't want to say empty because we there now. Why the church in general? Not only that Sunday morning, in general. You want to go on prayer walk, 5 away. We want to go on fasting, 4 away. Right? We're going to go witness. What if instead of viewing our work and talents as ways to increase our wealth, our fame. You can pass it the other one. Fame and influence. We use it to serve the church and complete the Great Commission. What if instead of seeing our work, whatever you do, like kitchen, by hotel, right? Teacher, don't bienestar. No si wagwain, Eddie, don't asena. What if you see that? And the talent where God give you to do that. As one way fee, instead of make money, get for people know you, and get palanks, you use that to complete the Great Commission. Go ye therefore and make disciples of all nations. What if, teacher, what if you make disciples of everybody, bienestar? Not church member, because they might go to another church, but disciples. Right? Martha, what if you make disciples of everybody in your house? Or in a little barrio? You understand me? Miss Mars, what if you make disciples in the people where you deal with? You understand me what I mean? Instead of use what we got for oneself, what if we use it to complete what God tell we? We still want to make money, you know, we don't want to serve. But we want to use that with the talent, the mind, the creativity. You know, see what I mean? All right. And I'm done with this. I got one photo on the last one. While you still there do no business or we do it home. It is if you put it to use, I say work it out. Look for opportunities to serve God and use your gifts in your daily life. Using your talents for God might not look the same every day. Even if you do not see how your talent is making an impact, it is important to let yourself be used, to be available, okay, by God, because you never may know how someone's life might be affected. And what do you see there? What photo do you see up there? What do you see there? Some peanuts. You don't know something about peanuts? Who like peanuts? I don't like peanuts. I don't like peanuts. I don't like it. Yeah. Eddie, put it on the last one. Peanuts. Why are done with peanuts? You don't know this man? Okay, probably not. This man named George Washington Carver. When I went to the States, my school went named after this man. And I said, why they got this man name? And I want to find out. Okay, this guy lived little bit after slavery. So I don't know, he had some rough house already because he was a black man. And he said this quote, "No individual has any right to come into the world and go out of it without leaving behind him distinct and legitimate reason for having passed through." So when you left this world, there has to be a reason why you were here. Right? Why this man important? Kesha, why you use this man? This guy was a scientist. Okay? One black scientist. I mean, that one big deal. And you don't know what him used to investigate. What do you think? What a show no while? Peanuts. He was alive during one of the toughest time in the South. Poverty. People literally when they dead feel hungry. The man was a Christian. And him said, God, give me this mind for use for something. And you know what the man do? George Washington Carver, while working as a scientist at the Tuskegee Institute, developed approximately 300 products from peanuts. So when you eat peanuts butter, think panda man. He make peanuts butter. He make flour out of peanut. He make paste out of peanut. He make insulation we're going in a wall. He make paper. He make wallboard. He make wood stain. Wood stain that varnish out of peanuts. He make soap. He make shaving cream. He make lotion, antiseptic, laxative, and treatment for different illnesses out of peanuts. Because him say God give him for him mind and he no one way see. And he was a believer. He went going around the preach. But in save people from starvation. Because using talent. 300 products out of peanuts. What we got? We only eat peanuts butter. So, what you got? What you got where God can use? That's the homework for today. What you got where God can use? Outside of them, your four wall. May we put it to use. You remember when the nonny come in, G-man, skitty, then start make everything out of nonny. Where God, no. But what I mean is say somebody had to sit down and figure out what to do with it. Why we not just do that? Okay? Thank you all. Sorry I got so long.